Fellow vets, lock in for a few minutes because I'm going to show you this issue that you're probably going through, the mistake you're probably making right now or have made in the past. And guess what? I promise you it's costing you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each and every month. I'm going to show you what it is and how to avoid it. Let's get right into it. Jordan Anderson, VA Claims Academy, hit that like button. This is the problem. We have a veteran, we have a service member that's transitioning. They file a claim, maybe they don't put so much effort in, maybe they don't file an optimal claim like we teach here at VA Claims Academy. Guess what? Things don't go as planned. They get underrated, they get denied for things they shouldn't have been denied for. That's a bad issue. Guess what? This is the knee-jerk reaction. We compound that issue by as soon as you get that bad rating, it's a shock to the system. Well, I need a VA lawyer. I need a VA attorney. I need to take this to Washington. This is such a common issue, and let me tell you why this is a huge mistake that's going to cost you not only cash every month, but your time. This is how it should go. The flow of troubleshooting, just like if you were starting your car in the morning, maybe the engine didn't turn over. You wouldn't immediately tow that car and take it to a transmission specialist, okay? Because they may find an issue with your transmission. Okay, they may say, oh wow, this transmission, maybe the fluid's a little low, maybe that could be the issue. Because a transmission specialist is gonna see every issue through that lens. You see what I'm saying? To a hammer, everything looks like a nail. To a VA lawyer, everything looks like an appeal with the Board of Veterans Appeals, which has, last time I checked, like a 5-year wait list. That's a mistake. Let me tell you what it should look like. The way to avoid that, if you're down here already, the number one thing, step 0, right? Invest. You reap what you sow in this process, and guess what? When you want to sow a tax-free passive pension, most likely for the rest of your life, you want to invest a little bit into that. That can mean cash, but more so your time, okay? So you want to invest your time into educating yourself how to file your own claim. Do not let some bureaucrat or some organization getting tax dollars do that for you who's overworked and maybe they're not giving you the attention you deserve, okay? You give you the attention you deserve. No one else is going to. You need to use that investment into yourself, into your education, to file a fully optimized claim. What does that mean? Same thing we teach here at VA Claims Academy. Look at the videos if you haven't already. Personal statements, okay, for every single claim. A bulletproof personal statement that's strategic. You need your strategy, play chess, not checkers. All that goes into a fully optimized claim. The only way to know how to do that is to invest into yourself. If this still doesn't go right, and that's very important, you have to have these things first. This is building your house on solid rock. Most veterans are building their claims on sand, which is why it's crumbling way down here, and it's taking 5 or 6 years to figure that out. You don't want that. You have an optimized claim, you've invested into yourself, you know everything's there. The rater just messed up. It happens, but you better know that your claim is optimized. At this point, we can do what's called an HLR, a higher level review. This is essentially, hey, take the same exact claim. I cannot add any new evidence. Okay, you can't add anything new during an HLR process. That's saying, hey, get me your boss and have your boss take a look at this. He might see things differently or she might see things differently. Okay, that's all it is. Have someone else review the same exact claim as is. That will catch and fix a lot of things if your claim is fully optimized. At that point, if you still don't get the rating you deserve, hey, VA lawyer it up, all right? Call all the lawyers you want, go down to Washington, spend 6 years at the BVA, go into the courtrooms. At that point, you have something. But here's what people are doing, and a lot of you watching this are all the way down here and have been for years. But guess what? You need to, in reality, go back to square one, or ideally square 0. Isn't that the worst arrow you've ever seen? You need to go back to square 0, which is, hey, what you're doing right now, which is great, invest into yourself and file an optimal claim. And how do you do that? You go and submit a supplemental claim, okay? A supplemental claim. A supplemental claim means you have new and relevant evidence. That's what you need to start with. You need to start with a solid rock foundation. Again, a lawyer is going to put you through the appeals process. Maybe your lawyer didn't even tell you about personal statements because they're not trained to that much, right? If you're a lawyer, you're focused on winning court cases. You're focused on the actual laws. You're not really focused on the real life, personalized, everyday aspect of lay evidence and the real effect that that has. So you need to make sure that you yourself are seeing this big view and not enlisting specialists with a very small piece of the picture, right? A transmission specialist for what could be the fact that your engine's just cold. That is what's happening. We need to start here, square one, build from the foundation up, and now we have a claim that stands. Fellow vets, if you like this, hit the like button, share it with a veteran who needs it. Until next time, cheers.